Okay. Your left hand is behind your back, sits right above your hip, your right hip, and your right hand's in the thumb. You take a step left, crossing over your right hand, your right foot, and then your right thumb comes over your shoulder at the same time. So it's step, cross, then you cross your right leg over, and your right thumb comes over your right shoulder. Then you cross left one more time, and your right hand hits over your right shoulder again. Then when you kick up, so, and both your knee and your wrist come up at the same time. So you kick up, then step back, you rock back with your arm as well. Rock forward, rock back. Then you turn, and your left hand pops out. You're running. And when your right hand comes out, up, then your left foot comes in, your right hand comes up, face to front, your left leg stays bent, and then you push out. Then you give a little kiss. Your right hand comes, the back of your hand comes onto your hip, you give the kiss, and you turn to the side, using your left foot to step back, and you give back 2 backing motions, pushing your right hip out like this. Okay? Then you give a slight kick, your left foot comes up, your right hand out, and then you go taxi, left hand on top, right hand on bottom, and you push your right foot hip out. So whichever hand's on top, the opposite hip goes out. So here, switch, switch, then kick, hand comes behind your back, your right hand comes up, rock back, rock forward, rock back. Then you turn, your left hand stays behind, and the inside of your wrist on your right hand comes to your head. Then your leg comes in, both hands to your shoulders. Up, when you come up, you turn forward. Keep turning when you come down, and your right leg's bent and sort of crossed over your other leg. Then make the heart flick out, and your leg kicks out as well. Then right hand on top, you pull, right hip, and then this time the same hip and the same hand, whichever hand's on top. It's the same as whichever hand's on top. So right hand on top, pull, right hip out, switch hands, left hand on top, left hip, switch one more time. And then you take your right foot back, so your left leg is front, and your left hand goes behind your back again. Now make twirling motions towards the audience and towards you, and same thing with your hip, twice, and this time, then you switch face the other way, and then flick once at the hip, flick again at the near your head, and small step right thumb up, left, right, then clap, your leg comes up, clap, your foot's down, then bring your hand behind, just take a step and push, point, step across behind, and on your hip, take the final step. Then, at the same time, point your toe, put all your weight in your left leg, and point your toe, and put your thumb out. Then everything down, so even your left hand comes down to the side. And then point, the minute your foot comes out, your shoulder comes down, your left leg is bent, and your left arm is just hanging behind. And then the freestyle.